This tutorial shows how a simple model containing electrical sensors and devices may be connected to and controlled by a microbit. In this example, we have a push button controlling a buzzer, another button for controlling an LED for turning left, one for turning right, and a switch for controlling a brake light. Here is a slightly different example with a controlling program which appears in the scene view. There is a button to sound the horn, a switch to control the rear light, and a pedal to control the brake lights. The system view shows the three systems together with their instructions in the program script. Up to 3 switches, sensors or devices may be connected directly to the microbit using pins 0, 1 and 2. When you select the Connections view, you can see how all the inputs and outputs should be connected. In this case, there are more than 3 connections, so we click on the blue arrows to show all of them. Since the microbit on its own has only 3 pins available, when you want more, you need to use a connection board. You can choose one from this list. The list is also available here. The Connections view is important for finding out the pin numbers and sockets for connecting the inputs and outputs. In our example, the brake pedal button goes to input 0, the horn button to input 1, the light switch to input 2, and a connection to the 3-volt socket to complete the circuits. Similarly, for the outputs, the horn, brake light, rear light, and the connections to ground. If for some reason you want to change the pin allocation, select Design Mode, click on a component and choose a different pin number. Having made all the connections, you can test that the sensors and outputs are working in check mode. For an input, when you close the switch or press the buttons, their boxes should turn blue if the connections are good. To test an output, click on the device boxes. The devices should become activated if their connections are good. When all the connections appear to be good, it's time to select Control Mode to make your control system control the model. Finally, select Transfer Mode to send the control system program to the microbit. The program becomes stored there so that the microbit controls the model independently from the computer. Here are some other examples of simple models you can make with components fixed to a piece of cardboard. A washing machine. This button starts the washing cycle. An LED shows the machine working. The image of washing is rotated by a motor. A magnetic switch behind the card detects when the door is closed. A heating system. A temperature sensor controls the burner and pump. These LEDs show the burner. The pump rotor is animated by a motor. This LED shows a radiator heating up. A greenhouse. Here we have a light sensor which switches on the LED light when it is dark. When it is hot, the temperature sensor switches on the fan. When it is cold, the temperature sensor switches on the heater shown with LEDs. These give a taste of the project descriptions you can access on the Mr. Bit home page.